All right, I got the shorts on, I got a new hat. Living my best life, people. Living my best life. Uh, I don't have a pen though, so I've got to stop this. Wait, hold on. It's on the ground. That's not a good sign. Hey, diamond in the rough. Okay. So, the next thing we need to talk about are partially filled arrays. Partially filled arrays, okay? And it's exactly what it sounds like, all right? We have an array that's like a container, and it's not filled, okay? It starts off not filled. And then, so let's say it's an array of balls. And then you're like, okay, well, it's an. I had a prop in one of my other classes. Where did my prop go? All right, so we have a container. It's an array of balls. This one is an array that holds 3 balls. This array holds many more. Let's see, index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this one holds 8 balls. Okay. Right now it has no balls in it, and right now this also has no balls in it. Okay. And what we would say is that the number of balls inside of it is 0. Okay. So the thing about a partially filled array, and the only thing about it, is that you keep track of the number of balls inside of it at all times because it's partially filled. So after a certain, you don't want to check things that are going to be trash or null, right? So this may not have a ball inside of it yet, and so we will not check it until, or we will not try to update this index until we have a ball inside of it. Remember, each one of these buckets in this array of balls is a ball, right? An array of balls is the can, but each slot in the can holds a ball, okay? And we've dealt with the ball class a bunch already, so you should be pretty comfortable with it, okay? So we've got to carry around num balls, okay? The number of balls in this array, okay? So it's the number of balls in this array, all right? And we can carry it around separately. We could also make a class called can of balls or array of balls and have this num balls in there. How many balls are taken up? And maybe we can do that. We might do that next time. This time, let's just carry around num balls with us, okay? So we have an array of balls and num balls in our main file, okay? An array of balls holds balls in it, and we can add to our array of balls. So how do we add to our array of balls? Well, how do we create an array of balls, first of all? So we always create variables with type and the variable name, okay? And so somewhere at the top, we want to make it global so we can access it anywhere. We are going to say ball, can of balls. I'm going to call it COB. Calvin O Butts. No one gets that. Maybe a few of the older ones get it. Calvin O. Good old Calvin O. All right. So that's my variable name, can of balls, right? And, but the variable type is not just a ball, it's a ball array. Okay, so this is a ball array. All right? And that is how we create our ball array. Now, right now, we actually haven't, it's a reference to nothing yet, right? We haven't actually given a number of slots. So right now, this doesn't exist in memory yet. It's not referencing anything real in memory. At some point, like in setup, we will make it reference something real in memory. And how will we do that? Well, we'll use the special keyword we use to create new memory in Java. The new keyword, new memory new, okay? The only time we don't use the new keyword is with primitives. Primitives are our lowercase integers, right? Doubles, lowercase floats, lowercase booleans. Those are the only ones you care about. I mean lowercase characters. Okay. There's no such thing as a lowercase string. String's always object. Okay. All right. So this is an object. An array is an object. Even an array of integers is an object. Okay. It's even an array of primitives is an object. An array itself will always be an object type. And we can say, you know, we do all our setup stuff, right? Size and everything. And at some point we could say COB, can of balls, equals new ball and a new ball, and now we put in however big we want the whole can. In this case, we made it 8. Okay, so we've got 8 slots in our array. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they're numbered from 0 to 1. So really in memory, we have something where we have a bunch of contiguous memory and 8, right? And they're all hanging out in memory. And right now they're all referencing null, meaning they're not pointing to any real memory yet. And I know I use pointer and references. Just remember, we'll go into that. We'll go into it. They're all null. We haven't given them values yet. Okay, how do we give them a value? Well, we give a ball a value by calling its constructor. Okay, so after setup, but this is a partially filled array. So after setup, we can start putting balls in here. And how might we start putting balls in here? Well, I was thinking we would do a program where we add balls based on mouse clicks. And you'll see the program. I'll walk you through it. But we add balls based on mouse clicks, okay? So if someone clicks somewhere on the screen, what we're going to do is we're going to add a ball there with some velocity. And in fact, what we're actually going to do, because this is way more fun, is we're going to add a ball there, and they're going to click and drag, and then when they let go, that ball's going to fly off in this direction. So it's a little bit of a rubber band game. The old rubber band, I don't know what I'm saying. It's a little like pool games. I don't know if you've ever played Yahoo Pool, but that's basically what Yahoo Pool is, right? I think Yahoo Pool, you do this and it like hits the stick, and then the stick hits the... No one's played Yahoo Pool in years. You have like one person who plays Yahoo Pool, and it's me. If you want some fun, pause the video and go play Yahoo Pool. Welcome back from your pause fest. All right, let's play. So I'm definitely wasting everybody's time now. Okay, so what do we do? So we have we're going to do a mouse click, and every time a mouse click, we're going to create a ball there. So there's an event called void mouse clicked, and it's a predefined event in processing, and it'll be called anytime your mouse is clicked. And actually, what we're going to do is we're going to use mouse down and mouse up, but I don't have board space to write all that. So I'll show you that in a later video, in the next video. But we use void mouse click. So follow me here, okay? We have a screen. The person clicks on the screen, click, okay? And when the person clicks on the screen, we're going to create a ball there, okay? So we create a new ball, okay? And we're gonna put it in the next available spot in here, okay? Well, what's the next available spot? It happens to be the number of balls in there. Also happens to be the index of the next available spot. There's 0 balls in there, and so index 0 is the next available spot. Think about why that's the case, right? We start numbering at 0, okay? And so that actually ends up working out to our advantage here. So first time for everything, and that works out to our advantage. And so now we can say COB 0 equals, well, this is a ball. This is like my ball. It's a single, so if you, the second you put a index in there, it's like it can hold any ball. It's just like a ball variable, right? And so now we can say new ball and give it whatever values we want, okay? And somewhere in draw, we're going to update. So now there's a ball in here. We're going to update all the balls that happen to be in our can of balls, just like we did in the last one. But we're not going to go from 0 to here, the length, because that's going to lead us to try to update things that are null, which will lead to a null pointer exception. And if you get a null pointer exception, that's probably why. Instead, we want to go to the number of balls in our partially filled array. It's like number of balls is now the length of our array. That's the length we care about, is number of balls. Now, at some point, number of balls might equal our actual length, and then we either have to say, nope, you can't insert any more balls, or, oh, well, now we have to resize this thing. And when we do the bag class, we'll worry about that, or container classes in general, but we'll do the bag class. And so, but we'll get there. For right now, I want you to think about this, and I have a fun activity for you to do in the next video.